Survivor Jack here. Our first lesson is going to be about the number one survival tool. You ready? It's your brain. It's as simple as that. Now, that goes all the way from something as small as a paper cut all the way up to the most gigantic disaster that you can imagine. If you know a lot of information, you have a great deal more options. So when we think of survival tools, this one is number one. As we go forward, we're going to have to rely on our brain for a lot of information. And that, for example, is first, you should know how to take care of yourself. But ultimately, it also becomes, how do we take care of each other? If people get out of control and they start to react in bad ways, we know that they'll turn against one another. We've divided ourselves too often into small groups. Of course, it came out of our history. It's part of our DNA, part of our genetics, part of the makeup that has made us human over the centuries. But what we've come to is the point where we can no longer say it's my village against your village. It's my group against your group. That's what's causing these killings. We've got to find the right balance, hence my logo. I believe that there is always going to be good, there's always going to be bad. We have to be prepared and realistic about how to deal with situations. So the first thing in using our brain is to understand what it is that makes us uniquely human. Now, people have for years said, well, we've got digits and an opposable thumb, and it's that. Well, you know what? There's creatures that can manipulate, and they can use tools. They can understand, and they can figure out things, from birds that can pick locks to octopi that know how to hide themselves in a jar. There are amazing wonders in this world. So what is it that truly makes you and I human? Cooperation. The number one thing we need to understand is, much as we say we can be self-sufficient, we can't. The people that call themselves self-sufficient probably didn't make the windmill generators they're using, or the solar panels, or whatever else resources, the guns, the farm implements, the tools. They did not make all those things. So we must realize that our best hope for survival in the future, and the number one purpose to which to put this most efficient of our survival tools, is we need to learn to cooperate. And we'll continue working on our brain later. I'm Survivor Jack. I've got humanity's back.